Hello, and welcome to another update video about Solana. Just a quick look at the microstructure that's unfolding here right now. It can be, the price action on the Solana chart can really be summarized in a very simple form. Yeah. At the moment, the price could still work on this extension in a third wave. Basically, we're dealing then with wave 5 of C of 3. So one more high is still a reasonable expectation, as long as ETH is holding $61.60, not ETH, Solana. Yeah, so as long as Solana is holding that level. And then the next FIB targets to the upside are $79.50 and $93, which seems a realistic and reasonable target should we make one more high. But below $61.60, it becomes much more likely that the price is forming that C wave to the downside and that we are already in the fourth wave. They are the two scenarios we're dealing with. They are both part of a larger scenario, of the same larger scenario, okay, that we are basically at some point going to complete this fourth wave and then still get another fifth wave to the upside that could take the price even above $100. The only question is, how do we get there? Do we take the motorway basically, or the scenic route? The way this looks, it looks a little bit like the scenic route at the moment. Yeah. So, but market, hasn't still given us a very clear answer to the question if we are already in the fourth wave or if the third is still unfolding. Really, very neutral about it. It is literally that $61.60 level that will give us some clarity with regards to probabilities, that the C wave is already unfolding. What makes it, again, difficult is that so far, this move down is only a 3-wave move. So it's entirely possible that the fourth wave is already finished, or that it's forming a larger ABC structure, just looking at this. But if it's forming a larger, ABC structure, then this would be the A, B, C, and it could still hold support when it comes down in wave C of 4. So again, we just still need to be a little bit patient here. $61.60 is key support. The 50% FIB level already did lead to a reaction. So we could say because it is reacting to that FIB level, it's respecting the parameters that are, of this support area for the scenario of another extension. You could say, okay, look, it is certainly respecting that wave count. Therefore we have still that as a reasonable interpretation. Very neutral about it at the moment. It's holding still quite well, even though also here off the high that was formed in my target area. Remember, like $76, $77 was the projection there. It did overshoot that slightly, but that's okay. We have like 17% down off that high. That's not really significant for crypto, and it's still holding support. So however you want to turn it and look at it and micro count and whatever, we just can't get any more clarity out of the charts, and sometimes we just need to be a little bit patient for the market to give us a clear answer. What I can tell you is that the first impulse that we see to the downside, especially if micro support breaks, will indicate that we're dealing with wave C of 4 to the downside. Yeah. And the thing is, it might not even go down very low, that C wave, because we're dealing with an overshooting B wave. So it might only reach like, I don't know, the $40 range. I'd like to see the low $40 range, but if I look at the Fibonacci extensions, let's just assume the wave 4 is unfolding. Then, for example, the 1.618 extension level, which is a very common target for a C wave, points towards around about $49. 54 is an extension, even 58. So that high B wave indicates bullishness. Okay, but if we're still in the third wave, then the fourth wave will start a little later. So yeah, I think all the levels are pretty clear, crystal clear, you could say. It's just which micro path will the market follow. We'll probably get some clarity in the next few days. It will, to a degree, depend on how low Bitcoin goes in its current correction. yeah, there are some correlations. Of course, the waves, different charts, different coins, they are obviously correlated to a degree, but they would still move in their individual waves. For example, if let's say Bitcoin goes down in a corrective structure, there might be other coins that come down in an impulse. So just that distinction is very important. So yeah, maybe tomorrow we have a bit of clarity, but it seems like as if Solana wants to hold support for now. So at the moment, definitely the door for another extension higher remains open. So I'll keep you updated, even if nothing happens. So hope you like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.